Okay, I'm doing the starter on my 1 kg J78. It's a 1995 Land Cruiser Prado. Um, my starter is bad, and I got a rebuild kit. Hopefully that works. First, I'm starting with mounting bolts. I'm just gonna loosen it up and see how tight they are. It's been there for 30 years, so I'm gonna work on that first. Kinda reverse, but of like what you should do, but like I'm just working on those two bolts and see whether I can loosen them up. The bottom bolt, it's right there, it's a nut and bolt. So I put on the bolt side, I put a wrench and leaned it against that, and I'm gonna go from down and show you what I'm gonna do. This is from the bottom. This is automatic, it has transmission coolant lines. So I removed this bolt, which is also a 17 millimeter. So this is much more flexible. I don't want to ruin these. I don't want to bend them. So I put a ratchet with a flex, or not actually flex, just to the socket, and I'm gonna loosen it up. While I'm loosening it up, that wrench is gonna hold it from the other end. I need two hands, so this is what I'm gonna do. We'll see how it goes. See, actually, this has to lean against the frame itself. So, and I broke it loose, and now I'm using this electric ratchet to loosen it up. Okay, that came off easy. For the top bolt, this is what you need: a flexible 17. I have this one, and with the extension, and it's gonna go all the way up there. I can't see it, I can't capture it, and I need two hands. It's like this, and I can loosen it up. This is the very first step I should have done, but you gotta remove the negative, put it away. And the second step is this: removing the wire. Did you see that washer popped out? So be careful, don't lose that. And once you remove the two bolts, it's just gonna come out. It's gonna slide out. Usually there is a signal wire, but I don't see it. Let me work it. I need two hands. Okay, so when I twisted it, there is a connection. There is this wire that you gotta disconnect it. Pretty easy. You don't even have I need two hands again. Yeah, this is a heavy beast. So this, to recap how I removed everything. First, disconnect the negative cable of the battery, then remove this wire, this bolt where the wire connects, flexible 17 millimeter, there is a nut going here with the extension, then nut and bolt goes here. it was pretty straightforward. Now time for the rebuild. I bought this kit from online. Hopefully it works. If not, it's gonna be a brand new starter. I need to do some cleaning. I think oil have leaked into it because the filter sits right on top, and when you change the oil filter, I think it drips into that. I'm gonna do some cleaning now. So I cleaned everything really well with brake cleaner. I don't know about how really well, but like best of my abilities. Now I'm loosening these up. I think it's a 7mm, but I used a 8mm to loosen it up. I'm gonna remove all of this. So the kit I got, it doesn't fit. I guess I gotta order something else. These are all different sizes, so pretty much once you put all of these new ones, these starters will work. These starters are made to run forever. Usually when this copper part start wearing it out, that's when you have starting getting issues starting. Once you change all of that, these new copper connectors and a plunger, it's back to normal. So this is about a week later. The parts that I ordered didn't match, so I finally was able to find something from here. It came from England. When you order, make sure look for this part number right here. I'll put it in the description. Actually, let me put it. Once you search for the repair kit for that, you'll be able to get the matching one. It came from England. Had to wait for a while, and everything seems to match fine. And I'm gonna clean everything up and start replacing these two copper connectors. All you have to do is just loosen up these bolts and this inside one, and this copper piece will come off, and replace it. And I'm gonna clean everything inside very well. And the new kit didn't come with the gasket. I wish they did come with the gasket. I mean, this gasket is 30 years old, kind of too old. I wish I could replace it, but it didn't come with it. So this is attached right here, and when I was loosening it up, it actually broke. It cracked. So thank God the new kit had a new one. So make sure to put the gasket right here. There is a small O-ring that goes on the bolt. Make sure put everything back the way it is, and you're good. I'm gonna do the next side next. I removed this. There are two. This cable gets attached with a 17mm here. Then you remove this. Then you change the copper piece right there. I already changed it. Once you do the two copper piece, it's a home run. After that, it's easy. And there is this small metal ball bearing inside. It goes into that hole right there. I think it was laying around, so I assumed there because it makes sense. I'm gonna use some grease right here where this metal ball is. I don't know whether I should put grease, but I'm gonna put it because it's a rare item. Well, just a tiny bit, and put everything back together, and everything will be good. Hopefully, we'll see. I put everything back. The signal wire, this connector, it was broken, so I had to put a zip tie. Put the 2 bolts 17 and connected this wire, the main feed wire. Everything is good. And next thing is I'm gonna put the for now, actually, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Hopefully it's tight enough to start it. Let's see. I haven't started the truck for a long time, so I'm gonna, and it's cold out here. I'm gonna cycle 2 times. Oh, fail. I tighten up the terminals. And look at this. And it starts up really nice. Ha ha ha. So it's fixed. When you have the cluck 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 no start condition, yeah, check the terminals, check the battery, then do the starter. My starter, you know, as you see, the terminal, the copper connectors were all worn out. And Toyota starters, they last forever. And once you change those copper connectors and the plunger, it's good for another 100,000 miles. All right, thank you for watching.